All right. All right. Welcome to,
Welcome, welcome.
to another episode of Corey and
Corey and
Kevin
Kevin.
Talk About Nothing.
I'm Corey,
And I'm
and
Kevin.
that's Kevin.
We'll get the hang of it one day, you
Yeah,
know?
one day we'll get it, bro.
I mean, we'll just.
Today's not the day.
Today is not the day. We don't even want to try it. But
Nah.
what we do want to talk about is Season 3, Episode 24 Beach Games
Beach
from
games.
The
No,
Office.
yeah, this one. This is probably one of my not my all-time favorite, but this has a lot of funniness in it. I love this episode.
Yeah, it's still just my absolute favorite part is like Andy just with that, look over in the water in the sumo suit, and he's just like falls in. And it's
Yep.
Angela, please get help.
Yeah, she goes, "What do you
What?
want me to say?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're saying. And then she's
Yeah.
like, "What should I tell them?" I was like, I'm pretty sure it's self-explanatory.
Tell them what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm floating away.
Yeah.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a good episode. I
It's
like
an
it a lot.
excellent episode. So yeah, season 3, episode 24. So early on, it's very it's a early on. It's actually a finale
Yes, it is. It is a finale. It is
because
absolutely. Well, it always leads in this. Yeah, you can't know. You know.
ooh, who gets the job? Who's gonna interview for
Yeah,
the job?
exactly. Yep. What happens to Pam and Jim? You know. I mean, there's a lot that happens
Spoilers alerts.
everywhere.
Yeah, there's spoilers everywhere.
So,
All right, well I'm just gonna hit you with one.
bro, bring it. See what I got. See what you got.
Where does Michael say it hurts?
All right. It is abdominal right here in his belly, in his stomach.
uh,
His.
he actually says all over.
Oh, then he points to
Yeah,
that.
and then yeah, and then where does Michael point when Dwight asks where it hurts?
Damn it.
Yeah. Oof, I'm gonna have to mark that one wrong, brother.
Damn it.
Yeah,
All right, all right, all right, all right. All right.
wrong. But hey, I mean, what'd you say for the? What'd you say for what? You had said a specific part.
Oh, yeah, your abdominal, your stomach, your belly,
Abdomen. Yeah, we'll go with that. You got.
abdomen. That's the word I was looking for.
We'll give that one to you since
All right,
you failed. You failed.
bro. All right, bro. You know what? Listen. All
All
right,
right.
you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So in the beginning of the episode, whose heart did Michael break?
Oh. Oh, Jan's.
Damn it! Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah. I had to think
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
I had
yep.
to think of the phone conversation he had with David Wallace and Gromit,
Yeah,
and he goes, and he's like,
yeah.
Jan? Oh, you sigh
sound
just
just
like
like
Jan. Like, dude, that's not
Funny.
a good thing, man.
No. Mm.
Uh,
Yeah, it's really it's yeah. I love that phone call too. David Wallace plays that part so well, man.
yeah, it's like it's like obviously whatever Michael's doing, it works. So you don't want to mess with it too much,
No, no,
but you also got to wonder like, what am I doing?
for sure, absolutely. Well, that's why he's not considered. He wasn't a strong candidate for the job. I mean,
Dude, he's like, I'm the best candidate for the
yeah,
job.
yeah. He's like, I have most credentials.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the camera cuts to Jim. Jim's just like,
Yeah. Well,
okay.
all right. Hit me with one. Hit me with the second one, bro.
How many times a year does Michael get sick?
Was it shit? I think it was it 44 times or 40 times a year?
Yeah, 40 times. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I don't know why 44 popped in my head, but 40 times. All right. Okay. Well, see, this is probably an easy one. I mean, I kind of whatever, you know. Who was not involved in Beach Day?
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously Toby.
damn it.
I know. I have that was
That was an
literally
easy
my
one,
next
yeah.
question.
Well, they got you. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, because
Who isn't
poor
allowed to come to
Toby,
beach
man.
day? Poor fucking Toby. So
That dude is always like ruthless.
then here's my question to you. What does Pam tell Toby that causes him to get upset?
Well, oh, that he's wearing a two-piece
Yeah.
swimsuit. Yeah.
He's just like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
Not only do I not get to go to beach day, but dude, he is such a creep. One of my favorite moments of Toby is when they're stuck in the building because they can't leave the parking lot. And he's talking, and he puts his hand on Pam's leg or her leg, and he's just like, well, I'm just gonna I'm moving to Costa Rica, and screw it, I'm gonna hop the fence. He just scales the fence, and I was like, holy shit, man. Holy shit. That's like fucking Rickety Cricket when they chase him. And he's doing all the parkour, like doing all these stunts. You're like, damn!
Man, he got those new legs, man.
Yeah, boy. Toby's similar, you know? He's like,
yeah, absolutely.
Scaling fences. You're like, holy shit.
This guy's impressive, you know?
I'm proud of you. You got that one.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. So, excluding from the question I just asked you, okay? Who is the one person that is excluding and joining in on events on beach day?
You mean who has the most boring job for beach day?
Yes, I do mean that.
Yeah, that'd be Pam.
Pamela. Okay.
Poor Pam. Like she gets so disappointed when he's like, oh, I need you to take notes. And the best part is he says, like, I need you to write down undefinable. Like, you can't define it. Like, so... What are you asking her to write down? Like, what are you talking about?
For sure, yeah. Every little thing that happens in the day, and like, all right, I'm not gonna say anything actually yet, so just in case. But, all right. I was gonna say something about that though too. No, go ahead. I forget now. I had something in my brain and I forgot it. So go ahead.
What song do they sing on the bus ride to beach day?
To beach day?
Mm-hmm. Well, honestly, the first song they sing on the bus.
I feel like I can hum it right now, but I don't know the name of it, dude. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
What about the second one?
What, on the way home?
Yeah. Well, so that's actually, I thought about that. They had no camping gear. I thought the same thing. I'm like, oh, that's them on the way home, but it's not. It's just an extra take of them on the way to the beach.
So how'd they get home then?
Well, they got home that night. They didn't camp out on the beach. Nobody brought tents, man. Like, nobody was camping out. Nobody was sleeping on that bus. You know what I mean?
I see so it's the Flintstones.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. The Flintstones theme song. So the first one is, which is what I was asking, so it's not correct, is Kenny Rogers, The Gambler.
Yes, that's it.
Yep.
I'm like, I cannot think of the name of that song, and I didn't want to cheat and look it up. You know what I mean?
Oh, whoa! Oh, so we should have like a no Google. Like, we should probably block out.
I mean, I think so, man. You got to know the show.
I mean, I was gonna. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. I don't want you cheating over there. These are questions. Should have done your homework.
Well, I know. I should have.
But that's all right. Like, you can know if I'm cheating because. If you start hearing this noise, can you hear that?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. All right, so that means
that means Kevin's cheating, or I'm counting your answers wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever,
right,
bro.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right. So I wrote down a bunch of questions everywhere else, but okay. So let me see here. So the next one is, we're gonna skip a little bit forward for now. What team is Stanley? What is Stanley's team called?
The blue team.
Nice.
I will call you the red team. Nope, we're the blue team. Hey, fucking Stanley, man.
I know, that's so funny too. He's got a red shirt on. You know what I mean? Like the red team.
He'll be the red team, and he gets off on that, dude. Like he's like, nope, we're gonna be the blue team. Like. Screw your assigning. Nope.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Well, to take us back onto the bus.
Yes.
whose enthusiasm turns Michael off?
Oh. Dwight's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
'Cause
it's
he's
so
like,
funny. He's like, and then he walks back to Pam, and he's like, "Did you get that? Did you write that down? Like what? That Dwight's enthusiasm was a turnoff? Like you want me to write that down?" And then she's just doodling. Oh, I can't stay mad at you.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is so funny. He's the death stare afterwards. That's
man,
awesome.
it's so good.
Okay, so back on the boat. Okay, so what on their way there, when Michael's explaining to them, what does he say they're going to go do?
Oh, funtivities. They're gonna
Funtivities,
go. Okay,
there you go.
all right.
Yep.
Whew. Whew.
I almost got you twice, man. Damn it.
Oh man. All right. Now, tell me whose con this is. Not a hard worker. I can spend all day on a project and he will finish the same project in a half an hour. That should tell you something. Who is Michael referring to in that con? Which is such a funny statement. Not a hard worker. I could spend all day on a project and he will finish the same project in a half an hour. Well,
I think that's Jim.
yeah, for sure.
All right. Okay. Sweet. All right.
Yeah, you
Because that one tricked me. Yeah, because I almost said the temp.
Oh yeah.
Because kind of like that's how kind of he's that guy too a little bit, you know. So I almost said that. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so going back, I forgot. I wrote down this question. You didn't ask me this one. Okay, so what does Dwight say that he could have eaten to make him feel sick?
Oh shit.
Sorry,
man.
this is going backwards, but you know this is kind of a nice one because I think this is a good way to trick you. We're not going directly in order.
Well,
you know,
yeah,
so
no,
we kinda,
absolutely.
you know?
So, all right, give me that question one more time.
Okay, so in the beginning, when Dwight and Mike were looking up on Google or WebMD, okay,
Oh, God
yeah,
damn it.
when he's looking up, and then it says that it comes up with something that he could have ate.
Yes, food
What-
poison.
You know, what did they say that he could have eaten that made him sick?
I wrong. I'm not even trying to
You're
guess.
wrong.
I
Got it.
it made me laugh. I don't know. I should have wrote it down. God damn it.
I was actually shocked that you didn't.
I
to be honest
know.
with you.
See, that's
Yeah.
the best part. It's like you never know.
For sure. All right, the answer is animal waste. Yeah, he's like, oh, could have,
man.
absolutely. Yeah, it's so funny because
That's
he's
good.
not sick. He just doesn't want to do work. Yeah. All right,
That's
boom, bro. That's a big old X mark.
Yeah. Animal waste? Like what?
Yeah, animal waste.
Like,
I know. Yeah.
so he was like, "Have you eaten any animal waste?" That's what he's saying.
Well, yeah, because it comes up on the computer saying, you know, something that he could have done that gave him that symptom, and it said, "Have you eaten any animal waste?"
Naturally.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, maybe." Like just the way that he said it too. Like whenever Dwight responded back with something that it could have been in there, and then his face was Michael just agreeing with everything because he actually feels fine. He just doesn't want to do the work.
It's like around the same time that I brought that paperwork in. He's like, yeah.
Yeah. How long has he been having this? 10 minutes.
All right.
All right. Sorry to take you back to that one, but I think that worked out pretty well.
No, that's fantastic.
Yeah. I have one more in that time frame too, just so you know.
Uh-oh. Okay. I'm gonna bounce around now because I feel like, fuck you, man.
Yeah. I get it.
What
All right.
animal does Andy throw a rock at?
Oh, it's a duck.
That's your answer? I mean, you said duck, right? I mean, everybody listening, I guess they all heard duck too, so.
I said duck.
Well, you're wrong.
I know. Damn it. What is
Mallard.
it? Damn it, the mallard. Oh, no.
Dude, he's like talking about being a good sport and then whips a fucking rock at a bird. Like, dude,
Yeah,
That's
I
not a
actually,
good sport, man. That's pretty
no, I don't
sadistic.
know. I forgot about that part actually. Like that was
Mallard.
one part that. And the funny thing is, like, even in the background, you hear the like the noises that the dog's making. Like he really got hit too. It's so funny. I mean, it's wrong. I mean, but I mean, it's just, but
Yeah,
it's funny. You
I
know what
guess he
I'm saying?
got what he deserved when he started floating around.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. See. Yep. Absolutely. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna throw this other one back to you so we can get back on track. All right. For me, at least, for now. Um. Okay. So when Michael walks up to Oscar, what kind of swimsuit does Michael assume he's gonna wear?
Speedo, dude. The Speedo, right? And then he's like, oh, you can't go swimming in leather pants. Like, you're just pulling out all the stops, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah,
what
that's
are
so
you
funny.
doing?
Yeah, yeah. He is. I mean, that's Michael Scott.
All right.
That is Michael Scott.
How about this one?
Okay.
Andy is patriotic. He is classy. He gets me. He went to Cornell. I trust him. What is his con?
Michael doesn't trust him.
Yeah.
I don't trust him.
Con, I don't really trust him. Like,
Yeah.
what?
That is so funny. They've always had a wishy-washy relationship the whole
Well,
time.
all right. So Buzzcut Andy was like literally frightening. Like that guy kind of seems
Yeah.
like a serial killer. Punches
Absolutely,
holes
I'll
in
give you that.
walls, gets real upset.
Kicking trash cans.
but long haired Andy or you know whatever is like totally normal. Well, not totally
Yeah.
normal. He's got like he's fucking psycho. But
Yeah.
Buzzcut Andy, when his eyes would get big, he's like, you'd be a fucking good serial killer, man. You're
He
kind of
would,
frightening.
absolutely. No.
I mean,
When
maybe that's his next role. Maybe that's his next big role, and he's the coolest fucking
absolutely. Let's do
serial
it.
killer
Yeah,
ever.
maybe that's Hangover 4.
Holy shit, Stu got fucking crazy.
Dude, Stu got crazy. You know, he
Stu's
married his
pissed.
wife.
Like he's like, dude,
Yeah.
I'm.
His wife found out that he had sex with a tranny, and then you know,
I come in you. You came on the floor. Oh,
Yeah.
what?
You came first.
Oh my god. Oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, anyways, yeah.
All right, sorry.
So
Okay, is
you
it my
got
turn?
that one right.
Yes. Okay. So what reference does Michael say? Okay, when he says this, what reference does he use afterwards? Okay, so he says, "What happens to a company when when you take the manager away from it?"
It's like cutting the head off of a chicken.
Yes, absolutely. So, what does he say after that? Like, what's a final?
Basically, you have to find a new head.
I mean, I don't want to give you any hints. Is that your final answer?
Okay, well, no.
There's three.
No.
There's a certain thing that he says at the end of that phrase, though.
I'm trying to find my new chicken.
Nope.
No. All right, I'll take it. I'll take
You'll
the
take it?
loss.
They just die.
Oh.
That is, to me, that's
so that's
you know,
why
it's
you
like-
need the new head.
Exactly. So that's why I'm like, I want to help you out and say, you know, what happens before that? You know, like before you need that new head,
That's
what
awesome.
happens? Yeah. So, bro, double X.
Well, you got 3, so don't
I
go.
got 2, bro.
No, you
What's
have
your
3.
question? I'm counting them. I don't, you know, yours is fake. Mine's real.
That doesn't make any sense.
Alright.
You have 3.
All right. Anyways, you know, let's, you know,
Who wins the hot dog eating contest?
Andy does.
Don't look at your notes.
No,
Don't look
no,
at your
Andy
notes.
does.
I'm just
I was
kidding.
gonna read my other one.
I'm just kidding.
How many? Okay, so let me ask you this: Who won the egg race?
I mean, no one.
Is that good? Yes, that's perfect.
Because I'm trying to think. So, dude, the best is Dwight yelling at Ryan, and Ryan's just like, "You have to stop doing that. I'm not gonna put up with this. You're not a good leader. You can't just be yelling at me this whole time." And then he continues yelling. He just fucking drops the egg, takes the blend ball off. I'm done. And then Kelly, she's just like, I'm really by the rock. I'm by the rock. And Andy's like, you're not by the rock. I would tell you if you're by the rock.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
You can tell that there was some anger that was about to pop up.
He learned though. You know, this is the new Andy.
Yeah,
this is Andrew.
This is long, slightly long-haired Andy. He's
remember, this is Andrew.
Andrew Bernard.
Yeah.
I'm Andrew
He's
Bernard.
like,
I'm with the group called
Andrew.
Thunder Mifflin. Help! My name is Andrew Bernard.
Yeah, who's
I'm
there?
with the group called Oh my god, dude! That is easily one of my favorite moments of The Office. It's just Andy fucking floating around, man.
Dude, when Michael Scott is doing an interview right there, then you see Andy in the background. His feet are just going. I thought you see his feet just going like this. I think he's trying to go somewhere. You know, I think it's propeller.
Yeah, he's trying to like swim towards land somehow. Oh man,
that's so funny.
Oh man. All right.
Actually,
You're so fucking funny, man. All right.
That is funny.
So here's a bonus.
Okay.
It will not count against you because I did mark it a bonus, and we know about bonuses. Bonuses don't count against you.
Yeah.
So
bonus question is just I can make one up towards you.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. All right. So, how many did Andy eat?
Okay, actually, that was one of my.
Oh man.
Yeah. I'm right. It's the answer to the question is because it's not fair because you wrote yours down too. It is.
All right. Well, I'll give you another one then.
Okay, I know the answer. So.
Well, what is it? You haven't even said it. You said you know the answer, but you don't even know it, dude.
It's 14. 13, 14, 16, 18.
What do you want to go with?
I want to go with 14.
Okay.
I think he said 15 hot dogs and then one came up, so it was 14 total.
Yeah, so it's 14, and then he's like, and then he's like, one came up. He's like, okay, 13 then. So no bonus.
Dude, I could have swore that I wrote down this answer, bro. I'm gonna be pissed.
Well, if I'm wrong, I'll reverse it, obviously, because I'm not.
Absolutely.
I'm not unreasonable.
Cheater. Yeah.
Come on.
Cheater.
I mean,
son of a.
I mean, it's wrong. Answer's wrong.
Okay, so bonus for you. All right. What does Phyllis want for her hot dog?
Mustard. No mustard. No nothing. Just dip it in some water. Actually,
show it on your gullet.
Yeah. So that brings up an interesting point. So, at the hot dog eating contest, when Michael tells Phyllis to dip it in the water so it can slide down your gullet more easily, everyone else sits silently. However, when a flashback to this scene is shown in the episode The Banker, everyone responds with, "That's what she said." It's actually a deleted scene.
What? The one.
So in The Banker, when they're all like, "That's what she said," and they're at the beach games, that was actually a deleted scene that wasn't actually in the episode Beach Games. Isn't that interesting?
That's very interesting. So they used a scene that wasn't even I've never seen before.
Exactly. I was like, man,
that's wild.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, you know?
That's really cool.
I'm gonna hit you with a hard one.
Dude, bring it. Let's see what we got.
Michael notes that Lake Scranton is America's blank largest indigenous body of water.
8th.
All right. You want the bonus to that one?
Sure.
Is it true?
What? No.
All right. Do you know the real answer?
I don't actually.
Okay.
But I know it's not true though.
I was gonna say I didn't either, but I looked it up, and Iliamna Lake in Alaska.
Got it. So bonus and that one right? Okay. So when they were sumo wrestling, okay, so sumo wrestling here, where does a safety mittens end up?
Probably in the trunk of his car.
Yeah.
It's like, and everybody has their safety meds. They're like, we don't have safety meds. You know.
Yeah, things required in this match: sumo suit, helmet, safety mittens. We don't have safety mittens.
Yeah, we actually don't have those.
That's funny. That's awesome.
All right, now this one is totally gonna destroy you. Because I don't think you've seen this movie, documentary, whatever.
Okay.
What famous joke does Dwight tell?
This is a bonus question.
No, no. This is just a. This is a question. You know, you asked me what Natasha Leggero, or however you say her name. I apologize for not knowing how to say her last name, but you asked me that question, right?
Yes.
So,
but a famous joke.
So it's what famous joke? I mean, Dwight actually says the name of the joke too in the show, in the episode. So I'm not being outlandish here.
Sabotage.
I'm gonna say that's not your final answer.
Thank you. I just said a word that I wanted that Dwight said in the joke.
Sabotage. What? Sabotage.
Yeah.
I know.
Sandwich.
I just wanted you to. I just wanted you to know what what it meant.
Yeah. That's so funny. All right. Honestly, bro, I don't know the answer to this question.
I'll go ahead and mark that wrong. The Aristocrats. So, it's this joke that basically has a start and an ending, and you can fill like the middle of it with the raunchiest shit that you could possibly think of, and then at the end it goes hey, what's your show called? And they're like, we'll call it The Aristocrats.
I think that was something else I've heard on Family Guy.
Very, very possible. I don't know about that reference, but they actually came out with a documentary or a movie called The Aristocrats, and I mean, there's like Bob Saget and all these other comedians. I can't really think of them right now, but all these other comedians telling their version of the joke. And it always starts with a family walks into a talent agency and they say, hey, we have a brand new act. We guarantee nobody's ever seen it. The talent manager says, okay, great. Tell me about it. What do you guys do? And then like you go into some grotesque type stuff. Well, however sick you want to get or however clean you want to get, doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
And then once you're finished, they go, the talent agent says, well, wow, what would you call that show? And they say, oh, The Aristocrats, I'm butchering it. There's no big deal there because I'm not going to tell a terrible, raunchy one. But highly recommend watching it, The Aristocrats. When I watched this episode and he said, all right, a family walks into a talent agency, and I'm like, oh, shit, The Aristocrats. Like, I knew it right away because you can hear that joke 1,000 times, and it's funny every time because it's like, it's different shit.
It's different. Yeah, it's different every time. Yeah, okay. All right. I'll watch it. All right. Duly noted.
I have it on DVD, so if you ever want to watch it.
Beautiful.
The reason why I remember Bob Saget particularly is because his shit was fucking, like, raunchy.
Yeah, as I say, he used to be a family man.
Well, I mean, his stand-up comic material, has been dirty for a while, but yeah, yes, that's what it was. It was more like that. It was more like some pretty raunchy stand-up material.
Yeah. Hey, and then your bonus question was right. I just actually made it a multiple choice, and that's why you didn't see it.
Wait. What?
Remember your bonus question of how many hot dogs does Andy eat?
Oh, yeah.
I had A10, B12, C13, D51. And I wrote C as the answer. And I just, when I was skimming
Also,
past
and
it.
then when you were creating the actual question that you asked, so those are two separate questions?
No, so I was saying, because I had your right answer for your bonus question. Remember I said I answered my own question? It's on here as the right answer,
Oh,
and
and
I
you
just
just
I just
you
read
just
over it
that
because I just
sucks.
missed it. Yeah,
That
son of
sucks
a
because like
beach.
all right, so the aristocrats, you
Okay,
know, great
thank
stuff.
you for thank you for making me learn about it. I'll watch the movie.
I was gonna say
Highly recommended.
yeah, it's
Okay,
awesome.
all right. When you know a lot of times you recommend movies, but when it's highly recommended, I mean it like changes the game a little bit. You
Changes
know, it
the
moves
game. Yeah,
up.
some recommendations you could be
There's
like, okay,
tiers.
maybe, maybe I'll watch it. You know, because
Yep,
like we've
I'm on
talked
board.
about before, you only have a finite amount of time,
Yep,
so
you gotta squeeze shit in when you can.
yeah, if it doesn't appeal to you, you might not want to watch it if you're
Yep,
whatever. But that one,
yep, I get it.
that one you'd
All right.
like. You like stand
All
up
right.
material and all that
I
stuff.
do.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Definitely. Yeah. I mean, it sounds like down my alley, so that's why it's, moved up. All right, bro. Let me see. This is kind of, this may be a little bit difficult here, but I'm going to ask you the question, okay?
Okay.
So when Pam is reading the stats out for people that Michael has given stats to, okay? So what stats are giving to people? So this is a two-part question. So you can get two answers right or two answers wrong. So when Pam reads out the responses, what are the 3 points that Michael's given out towards it during it?
I know one's gold stars.
Yep. You have to get
That's
all. You have to get all three. You don't know?
I have to get all three.
Yeah, bro.
That's a
What do you
shitty
mean?
question.
How?
Like I
It's a
can't get a
two-parter.
quarter of a point.
Yeah. Let's see how's that gonna work. You
Well,
gonna
I'd
throw the
like to
line?
carry that quarter over to the next game. And then if I get another quarter, then I carry those both to the next game, all right?
So you
I'm
can't
thinking
use it until you
I'd
get
like
three
to
quarters.
yeah, I would
I mean,
love to
four quarters.
4 quarters, yeah. I would
Four
love to
quarters.
bank my quarters so I can use them in the future.
I
Okay.
vote no.
Okay. I know gold
Okay.
stars. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
It's
you're
bullshit.
not gonna know the other ones either, but I'm gonna give you a chance to guess to see if you get it right. Okay. So the answers are gold star, thumbs up, and 10 points. Okay.
Yeah.
So then, see, you're not gonna know. I won't give you two wrong because I mean I feel bad. Who's who gets what in the ratings?
Oh, like
Like
specific
so
person
yeah,
gets what?
like who gets the gold stars?
Oh,
Who
I
got the
don't know.
thumbs
I
up?
don't
And
know.
who got the points? You don't know that at all. You don't take a wild guess. You
Mm-mm.
know the three competitors.
Well, yeah, Jim, Dwight, and Andy, and Stanley. There's 4 competitors, bro.
Yeah, but okay, so but well, who is floating in a lake? That's not considered right now. And then the standings.
thanks, thanks for the tip. So
You're
Dwight,
welcome. So I'm
Jim,
gonna.
and Stanley. So I'm guessing Jim
Okay,
gets.
but who gets what though?
I'm guessing Jim gets the gold stars.
Wrong.
Damn it! All right. Fuck
All
off.
right. So sorry, bro. That's too wrong,
What a
bro.
terrible question.
How is that a terrible question?
Because it
That's
was
a big
good.
part of
It
the
was good. It
thing.
was good.
Thank you. Swoosh.
Dunk on him.
All right. Well, that's you. And I mean, do you agree with the two-part question, or do you just want it to be one X?
That's 2. I don't care.
All right. I thought this would be part of your questionnaire. Thought you were gonna have this written down too. Ooh. Got him. All right, bro. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Okay. How many points does Michael take away from Team Voldemort? When Jim refuses to walk across the fire.
I think it's either 40 or 60. Will you give me yes or no? I helped you out that last one. Will you give me a yes or
Well,
a
yours
no?
was like convoluted as fuck. This is just
Convoluted. Oh, bro. All right, hardball. hardball. Let's do. What is 60 points?
All right, all right, all right. You
That was
got
correct?
it.
Nice.
Wrong. No, I'm just kidding.
That's funny.
It's funny. All right.
Okay. So what does? All right. So we all know. I mean, this is more, towards the end of the episode where the fire coal walk comes to play. Okay.
Yeah.
So Michael is getting ready to step on there, and Dwight takes over for him. What does he tell Michael that he's going to do? Why? Okay, let me rephrase that. Hold on.
He's
I'm
gonna
trying to-
stay on the Coles until he gives him the regional manager position.
There it is. Thanks.
I will not leave until you give me the job. Give me the job.
Michael, give me the job. And then he's standing. They're like, "Don't stay in the same spot." And then he falls
Yes.
down. And shit. It's so funny.
And he's like, oh, it just Michael's just such an asshole. He's like, it smells so gross. And then later on the talking heads or whatever you call it, like that. Oh, the confessional. He's like,
No.
I would never do that. Like that's I just would never do something like that. That's gross.
That is gross.
That's gross. All right, all right, all right. Who does Kelly compare to Bob Hope?
Man, sorry. I don't remember.
No, that makes
I'm
me
gonna say-
makes me very, very happy that you don't.
That's a good question. That's a good question. All right, I'm gonna go. Kevin. No.
Kevin?
No. I'm gonna go Andy.
Wrong. Kelly compares to Bob Hope, Amanda Bynes.
I remember that now.
A great
Damn
sense
it.
of humor and a leadership quality of a Bynes or a Hope. It's so funny because she's like, "Who's Bob Hope?" And he's like, "Ugh." You know, and it's like a comedian or whatever. And she's like, "Oh, like Amanda Bynes? Who's Amanda Bynes?" What was that? What's the movie they fucking say? She's the man or something like that. Maybe it's that one, but yeah.
Yeah, could be. I
And
don't
then,
remember.
he just goes on, a great sense of humor and leadership quality of a Bynes or a Hope. Yeah, because Amanda Bynes, that's
Yeah.
leadership quality right there.
It's leadership quality. She is awesome.
Man, speaking of that, the hot coals though,
Yeah.
it is that when they light the wood pile on fire, it looks so terribly fake. It's so funny.
I could not believe it, actually.
Yeah, it was like.
Yeah. The first time I watch it, too, the dude is actually standing in the fire for 1 second. And then he stands up. He's like, "Whoa!" Like, you know, he goes back. I'm like, "Okay, that's a fake whoa." First
Yeah,
of all, if you can just tell, you know.
They were not paid actors. They weren't even supposed to be in the background.
No, they actually drop up the wood off. They're the
Yeah,
real.
they
I
were
mean, yeah.
They just actually had fires there. They just
Yeah.
It looks.
sure.
It just reminded me of like some movies that you watch where everything's awesome and they get to a little bit of like where special effects are needed. And you're like, that could have been done a little better, you know.
A little bit, yeah. That could have, we'll see. You know, you got to give it to them. You know, you got to make shortcuts, right? Everything's got to be shortcutted sometimes.
Like Walking Dead season 1 or season 2, whichever season, they blew up the CDC center.
Yeah.
It just looks like these fake
Terrible.
flames coming out of the windows. It's just like, what is this? What's up,
That
Ernest?
was a really bad one. Yeah. Those guys were just fighting earlier back there. It was pretty awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
That was sweet. My favorite part about that thing though, remember when Rick jumped out that window and you saw him galloping after outside the window? Yeah.
His shadow. Like a little cat burglar, you know. I wish you had some jazz music going with it, you know. It just would have been perfect. You know, just like Where are you running off to, man? I thought you were
Yeah,
supposed to kill that guy, but whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever. You do whatever you're gonna do.
That's funny.
That's super.
But all right, back to this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm actually running. Maybe running a little low on questionnaires over here for you.
That's all right. That's all right.
Okay, what is Andy's team name?
Team America. I'm sorry. Team USA.
I was gonna say, dude, you're
It's
lucky.
Team USA. I'm sorry. I had to think of because Michael points out that he's patriotic. You know, it's like that's a good thing to Michael. He likes that. He's patriotic. He dresses well. I trust him. Cons, I don't really trust him. Oh man! All right, here's one that you'll get. Whose con is, however, he is an idiot.
Oh, Dwight.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Because that is Michael's favorite word for that man. Idiot. All right. Okay.
All right. I'm ready.
Are you ready? Are you sure?
No.
What are you sure now?
Well, I got Jackson here.
Yeah.
You hear him? Go
Yep.
upstairs, bud. Go upstairs. I just asked your beautiful mother if you can be let out here.
Yes. Please. Hopefully she's not sleeping.
I know. Go upstairs though. Go find out. You know.
Yeah. All right,
Run
bro.
along.
Bye, buddy. Go
He's
outside, bub.
He's just hanging out on the steps, like, hey, man.
What do you said? You made me feel like it. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what does Michael say? Why does Michael say that he's excluded from walking across the hot coals?
Oh, that's
no. Don't be Google searching.
No, I'm not Google searching. It's because he already had burned his foot with the George Foreman.
All right. Okay.
I was just gonna mark it off my list because I had that. Same
Got it.
question.
Okay. All right.
Sheesh,
Wow.
Jackson, run along. Go.
Yeah. Go on, Bubba.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, bro.
All right.
Okay, I get it.
Are you ready?
So I'm ready when you are.
All right. Who is the first to try and walk the coals?
Oh. Kevin?
Wrong.
Who's the first to try? It's Michael, but Kevin actually said he already walked across it, though.
Pam tries to walk it, but Michael wouldn't let her.
Okay, but that's during a different time, though. Because Kevin, actually, that's why I said that. Because Kevin already walked across it. Remember? Because then that's when Angela said, Angela, are you going to walk across it? She said, no, not after your feet have been on there already.
Wait a minute. Kevin walked on there?
Well, you don't see it, but Angela implies that Kevin did it before anybody else. Watch it, dude. Watch it. Because before Pam walks there.
I will negate the question then if that's how. That's how
I answered it. That's how I answered it.
Because I would like, we gotta have a review here because it almost sounds like Michael's saying who's gonna walk across the coals, and then that's when Pam goes to try. What if Kevin had already walked across the coals? Michael would then that Kevin would be crossed off the list. So I think Kevin says it maybe later, but Pam says it first.
I think so, bro.
I will negate the question so it neither gives you a point nor takes away a point.
Okay,
because
how about this? I get a quarter point.
we ruled against fucking quarter points. I don't get a fucking quarter point. I liked quarter points, but you didn't.
Yeah, that's
We're gonna just say that this question
Negate it.
Yeah, just doesn't count anymore.
Because I would have said that, bro.
All right, well then, how about this? What does a great manager need most of all?
Oh my goodness, dude! I almost wrote down this question, but I did not. Um, Confidence. Don't know. Leadership. Oh, leadership. 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 What is leadership?
What is courage?
Damn it! I literally almost wrote down that question too, and I decided against it. All right, that's my bad.
Hey, movement. Maybe the Jackson. Jackson, get up there. Go on. Be free.
Yeah. Is he whining? I haven't heard him whine the entire time.
Well,
just to give you an FYI too. Yeah. So is it my turn?
Yeah, because you got that one wrong. You know, just wanted to point that out that you got that one wrong. It's no big deal, but you got that one wrong.
All right, I see you. I see you. Let's go. Okay. So the winner of the beach games. What did they get? It's an easy question. You should know this.
Yeah, the regional manager. Oh, now hold on. Depends on a regional manager's salary for a year, keys to the Sebring,
okay,
and a chance to do some real good in this world.
Done.
Okay, all right. And then Kelly's like, "Can we just have the first two?" That's a good question, though. That's a good question because I was like, well, you could go the 3 route or just the regional branch position, you know.
That's true. Yeah.
The regional manager, you know. Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. Okay,
Who are the first 2 sumo wrestlers?
Oh, Stanley and Jim.
Yes. I'm gonna give you the bonus right now.
Okay.
Who wins?
Between those two?
Yeah.
Stanley.
Yep.
Stanley wins because he had the fear that Jim has never seen into somebody's eyes before.
Never seen that before. It's like the one time you actually see. Well, there's a few times where you see Stanley actually give a shit. So like when that one time was like anybody who could do 25 push-ups gets to go home for the day, and he's just like, oh, I'm getting these 25 minutes.
Yeah, he's going
damn
home
near has
today.
a heart attack, and then he's just like.
Yeah, he doesn't say bye nobody.
Yeah, he just walks out, man. Stanley is amazing.
He is.
Did I stutter? Like, oh shit!
Holy moly!
Oh man! You got any more?
Okay, I don't actually. I think I am totally. Oh no! Okay, so this is one. I don't think I asked you this one yet. Okay, so this is going back. This is kind of gonna throw a little wrench in it. Not a wrench, but all right. Anyways, so. When they're doing the egg race, what is the first thing Jim tells Karen to step over?
A hole.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty funny. Like, obviously, you'd think something was a little weird as you're like declining.
Yes.
But you know, clever Jim.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that was awesome. Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed. You know what I mean? And I think that she's funny.
Karen,
you know,
Karen.
I think that she plays like that part pretty well with throwing a little bit of funniness into it. You know, I just think her whole package is pretty nice.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's definitely funny. When the next episode after this one where Pam's in the lunchroom and she's like talking to Karen saying, you know, hey, I just wanted to, you know, say I'm sorry for making things weird, and she's like, it's okay, we all say stuff that you don't mean, and Pam's like, no, I meant everything, whatever. and
I just hope you don't feel weird about it.
Yeah, and then in the confessional, Karen's just like, wow, Pam's kind of a bitch. It's like, oh boy.
That is funny.
Scorned lovers.
Yeah, yep.
All right, well then I'm just gonna hit you with the remainders.
All right, man, I'm ready. Rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Rapid fire. All right. How many hot dogs does Michael ask Pam to cook?
I think it's four. Is it 400
Nope.
or
Man.
800? 800.
Yes. Yes.
It's 800.
Why wouldn't you say that in the beginning? You know.
It's 800, bro. Give me that question right, please. What is 800?
All right. How about how long does Michael give Pam to cook the hot dogs?
Oh, 10 minutes. And then I love this part too. When
Oh.
Mike was like, you mean to say anything?
No,
Okay,
no,
okay.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't have that.
Okay, all right. So Mike was talking about it. He goes, "Yes, I hand cooked all these hot dogs. You know what I mean?
Piece of
I
shit,
did all the
dude.
work for it. I know, dude. Poor Pam. You
He's
know,
like-
she's getting treated like shit her whole time."
Cooked up all these hot dogs. Who plays the second round of sumo wrestling?
Oh, Dwight and Andy.
Who wins?
Dwight.
That's right. That's right, man. Look at you.
Thanks, bro.
Look at you going around here. All right, here's some more. You know, what did Pam ask her coworkers at the fire?
So I do know this one. Why didn't they go to her art show?
Yeah. I feel for Pam so much in that episode because she's just like treated like crap from Michael and then has to watch Jim and Karen have fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And then she's got to take notes. You know,
Yep.
I mean the whole thing, man.
Yep. And then to walk across the cold, she was like on a high, man. She was like, I feel really good.
You can tell when she starts cutting down, she goes, "Oh, man, my feet really hurt right now."
Well, yeah, because she's like, I called off my wedding for you, Jim, and it's like as what she's saying, it's like, well, you know, Karen's listening, you know, it's not like, it's definitely not gonna make people happy, you know,
No.
like to hear everything you're saying. Not saying that she shouldn't have said it, you know.
Well, no,
but
I mean, good for her.
yeah. But what does Pam miss most of all with Jim?
Touching feet. I'm just kidding.
Rubbing their corns together.
Yeah, yeah.
Rub my feet, Jim.
Jim,
Jim.
bring the lotion.
Lotion, Jim.
All right. Okay. She misses most playing around with Jim, I believe is what it is.
Oh,
I
wow,
think.
pervert.
Joking
Playing
around with Jim.
Heavy petting. I'll give it to you just because it's like Mrs. having fun with Jim, you know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I didn't think it was that general, but
Oh wow. What
it's not your fault.
What does Michael's shirt and hat say?
It's a place. It's a place that they went to Jamaica together. Him and Jan. Oh my goodness, dude.
Oh man. Do 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 do. Yes, everybody, we are still here.
Can I give you two answers just in case?
But it's only one. You get that, right?
Oh, sandals.
There you go. Okay. Yeah.
Nice, dude. I could not think about it.
Good
man.
job.
That's so funny. Thank you.
Excellent work. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So I think that's it, man. I think you got most of
Finished
them
them
wrong.
off?
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, for sure. You did terrible, but
That's okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got now. You know, definitely one of the funniest things though that you know, going back to doing the hot cold walk, and Mike, you know, they're all calling Michael out for like the George Foreman is not the same as walking across
No,
these
not a little bit.
coals.
No.
And so
Yeah.
he stands up and he's like, just like looking, and then like closes his eyes. You can see Ryan in the back, and he's just like, okay, yep.
Yep,
He's
let's
like,
just stop this now.
isn't gonna happen. And then all of a sudden he's like, the mind has to wrap around the foot.
I just think it's so funny because he stands there for a long time. They're counting 1, 2, no, 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Other
He
way,
doesn't close his
other way.
eyes.
Do it the other
Yeah,
way. I can't do it that way.
yeah. Am I gonna go on go or am I gonna go on 3? That's so funny. I love it. Love it. Yeah.
um, yeah.
It's good stuff, man. Yeah, it's good stuff,
So,
man.
in an interesting thing to note,
Okay.
that I thought this was interesting. You ever seen that movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
I know. Isn't it's not. Steve Martin is in that one.
Yeah,
Is that
Steve
correct?
Martin, John Candy.
Yes, I believe I've seen majority of it, but I don't know if I've seen it all the way through. To be honest with you, I think I've seen it like at my dad's house, just like watching it with
Oh yeah,
him, but
yeah,
not
yeah.
like actually like watched it.
So, interesting thing is, uh, when they end on the Flintstone song,
Yeah,
and Michael goes, "Well, ma,"
yeah,
So in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, they're on a bus,
uh-huh,
and the whole bus sings the Flintstones theme song, and
yeah.
John Candy's character actually screams Wilma. Interesting, right?
Ah, yeah.
Wilma.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably pretty loud. I thought,
I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it, but it was definitely pretty
yeah.
loud. So anywho,
Do you want to hear
yeah,
another
bro.
interesting thing?
I absolutely keep it. Yeah, I think yeah. I mean, this is my one of my top shows, man. So I'm down to hear all
Michael
kinds of interesting stuff.
Michael lists Jim, Dwight, Andy, and Stanley as his top choices for his successor as regional manager. Of these, Stanley is the only one who never serves as regional manager. So Jim
That's true.
serves as co-regional manager.
Yeah.
Dwight serves briefly as
Yes.
regional manager until he shoots the fucking floor.
Yep. But they
And
actually get to the end. He gets it at the end of the show though. Season 9, he still gets it too.
that is true. That
So
is
yeah,
true.
no.
There's nobody else to give
Yes.
that position to.
Mm-hmm.
And then Andy gets it, obviously. Although, I think I like medium hair length Andy before Florida Andy better.
Yes, I agree. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, yeah,
Yep. Yeah, because yeah, when he came back, it was he wasn't the guy that Andy was always been the entire time, you know.
yeah. Yeah.
So it's not good.
Sabotage.
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 Sandwich? Did you say sandwich?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Good. Oh, good. Okay. Good.
One of the things that was like, take note, was the fact that after eating the hot dog contest, they do the sumo wrestling, and Dwight is eating a sandwich before he picks a fight with Andy. So it's
That
like,
is
damn,
true.
dude, that
Yeah.
dude's putting down some work.
Yeah.
He gets
Absolutely.
so mad when Andy is beating him in the hot dog eating contest.
Yeah. It's funny because you bring up other parts of other episodes too. Do you remember when Dwight and Andy when Dwight was so do you remember when okay it's when Michael was getting the job his position is the whole reason of the beach games, okay?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then Andy's beating Dwight in the arm wrestling contest and he's like, "Oh, time's up." And he
Time,
just gives
time, you
up.
did do it. Yep, you failed. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, first
damn
round,
it,
yeah.
damn it.
That's
Well,
so
I'd be
funny.
pissed too. Like, dude, he
For sure.
literally had him
He
all
had
time.
it.
Dude, like seeing Andy in the sumo wrestling, I bet I definitely could kick your butt, and then he just gets taken down. Looks like he's
Yeah.
blurting out laughing as he's on the ground as Dwight just like slamming down into him.
I love the fact that Andy is so positive the entire time. At the very beginning, he's gonna win every single challenge, and then afterwards, like, you know what? I'm glad I can lose to show how good of a good sport I am.
Yeah,
Back to the
yeah.
whole hitting a mallard. So it's
Hello?
really, yeah.
Who's there? My name is Adrian Bernard. I was with a group called Thunder Mifflin. Oh my
And
god.
then they leave him. The light just goes away.
Headlights just go away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello?
That's awesome.
Who's there?
Even
Like,
back to like Angela. Angela!
dude,
Tell him.
that's so messed up because she's like, I'm gonna make sure that anything he says, I don't understand, and it's gonna drive him insane. He's like, I'm literally, you can see what I'm doing. I'm literally floating here. Like, get some help. What? What's that?
I can't hear you, Andy.
Oh man, what a great episode.
It was, man. From top to bottom, I think it was a great one. Yeah, I think it really showed a lot of everything, you know? I think it
I
really.
had more questions than there are minutes of that episode.
That's true. And that's impressive.
I thought so.
Impressive.
Impressive.
That just shows you that there's a lot to it. You know what I mean? You have
Yeah.
you have the Michael thinking how great he is.
Right.
He's gonna automatically get this job. And then you have the Karen Jim and then the Stanley Dwight, like those two egos. And then you have Andy floating away, and then you also have Jim and Pam, bro. You know?
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
you end it with another Michael slap of information. Just saying, pretty wild.
Michael's slap of information.
Well, I'm just saying how Michael doesn't pretty much like anybody that he's going to give the job to.
Oh yeah, he's like, I'm thinking outside hire, or he's gonna be an outside hire, and Angela's like, or she. He's like, oh yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Could be a she. Like, dude, you're a douche.
I know. So funny.
Like, I don't really want it to be an outside hire. And he's like, all right, oh yeah, all right. So he says, 100-point winner, take all, sudden death, tribal council round. And then he's like, all right, Jim, Dwight, let's see what you have. And Jim's just like, well, I can't do it.
Yep.
Yeah, and then when he's like going for the same job, Michael just refuses to believe it. He's just like, sure, okay.
Oh, that's funny. All right, I just have another question for you, random one, real quick. All right.
All right, but it's off the board. It's off the record.
That's fine. That's fine. So, what does Jim think that the interview may possibly be in?
A well.
Yes, nice.
Well, if it's in a well, if it's in a well, I don't want to take it. I don't want to take that job.
All right, perfect.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like basically we could just sit here and quote word for word the entire episode. I'm just kidding. Like, we ask like between your questions and my questions. That's like 40 some questions.
Yeah, that's impressive. And the funny part is too, is we had some overlapping, but not a lot. Like not all of them. No, that's impressive.
Thanks, man. Office. I mean,
yeah,
as everybody knows, there's tons of material there, and I that's what's the great part about it. There's so many characters, and whether they're one-liners or whether they're like main characters, they're all just so funny. They all have the weird quirks. Like one of my favorites is like when Phyllis gets put on a spot to like say something, and she gets all like, come on, spit it out.
Yeah, she's all choked up. Yeah. Okay,
so what about a fucking pervert too?
Who?
Phyllis.
Yeah, she's like, yeah. I just flirt with guys, so Bob pisses them off and beats them up.
Beats them up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny. All right, so let me ask you this question: where's Meredith's swimsuit?
Oh, she left it in her purse.
Yeah. She just.
Yeah. I got my swimsuit on.
Yeah.
I left it in my purse.
Yeah, I forgot I left it in my purse. It's so funny.
Oh man.
I did read something like, did she purposely do that on camera to get herself out there? Is this just a Meredith move, or did she truly forget about it?
It's totally a Meredith move.
It is.
Go. Be free.
Yeah, Jackson, go potty, buddy.
Go.
So The Office was it was great. It was phenomenal.
Yes.
But Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. I agree. Great episode. I agree.
Yeah.
So I would say I'm gonna go ahead and pick the next episode.
Bro, you had like 17 wrong on my sheet though.
That actually doesn't make any sense.
Whatever. I guess I'll give you this one. Be a nice guy.
It's gonna be a community episode. I can tell you that.
Okay, that's
I'm
fine.
gonna think on it.
Absolutely. Okay.
There's so many.
Well, absolutely.
There's just
So many fantastic. Oh, I'm excited.
I know. So yes. Which these questions, man. Oh my God, with community, it could get pretty fucking tough too, because there's so many things that happen on the background. And,
Yes.
Oh, dude.
Yes. That's why I'm excited about it because
Yes.
there's. I mean, every character is a main character in this show. That's the thing. That's
Oh,
what I
yeah,
love about. That's what I love about
absolutely, yeah.
Community. You know, The Office. You know, what I mean. I mean, don't get me wrong. Everybody's a main character, but at the same time, like Michael Scott is kind of like the core main guy. Like he is the guy at the very beginning of the show, from the very beginning to the end, that he creates that show.
Right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Pam and Jim and Dwight, they're all in there. But if it was not Michael Scott at the beginning, where'd the show go after Michael Scott left? Sorry.
Yeah. Struggled a bit. You know, I fucking love Robert California.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
The
definitely. Yeah.
episode where they hang out in his mansion for one last night is hands down one of the funniest fucking episodes, and he's just
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
"Oh, one of these nights have been unveiled before, or whatever has happened tonight," and he just rips his pants off
Yeah.
and jumps in the pool.
Yeah.
And then so Ryan and Gabe do the same thing, but Gabe doesn't get his pants off in time and falls in the pool. Man, it's so fucking funny.
That's awesome.
But the interview process was funny. You know, I'm not sure how anybody else feels, but Will Ferrell, you know,
Yeah. I mean, I get it's here.
yeah,
Not here. It's here.
it's you know, it wasn't awful
You know?
because especially how he's removed. You know, like when doesn't he slam dunk and it like falls on him?
Well, yeah,
He
he
escapes
falls
the
back
hospital.
Yeah, then he comes back. You know what I mean? So don't get me wrong. He made it that one last time. I think the funniest part of his whole entire thing being in there was actually him coming back from the hospital.
Yes.
I really think, you know what I mean? Because don't get me wrong, I'm a
His
Will
brain's
Ferrell. I'm a
not
Will
working
Ferrell fan.
right at all.
Yeah, so he's pushing his thing around. He's still in his nightgown. You know what I mean? It's just perfect.
That's a good one.
And I like Will Ferrell, but
I love Will Ferrell.
He was not funny to me,
Yeah.
man. And that part of it, I just don't think it's not for him. That's all it was. That's all I'm saying. It just wasn't for him.
That and
So-
like it made the Dundies not as funny,
Yes.
and I fucking
Yep.
love the Dundies.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's probably that's one of my lists. Just so you know.
Oh,
That's all. That because I mean I picked five shows of it, episodes, and that made it. Just so you know how much I love the Dundies. I mean.
the Undies.
Undies, too. Yeah. So.
The only other that's like, man, I was watching one episode with Will Ferrell in it, and it was like he went on a sales call with Andy.
Oh
and
yeah.
He's just saying like stupid shit. It's like
Yeah.
Michael wasn't even like
Yeah,
Michael was
exactly.
pretty awful at times, but at least he was a good salesman. This guy just doesn't even make sense.
No, how did he
And,
get? He got his job by doing nothing. How he got his job is he saved somebody's dog. Remember that's what the whole reason about going to the dog.
Oh yeah, that's
You know what I mean?
right.
The pound because he's like I saved somebody's dog and I gave them back the dog and they gave me a job.
That's right. Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
so you're like, what? How? I mean, what? And now they're recruiting you from another city to come stay here. You know what I mean? Like, what is
Yeah,
happening here?
just didn't pay off.
No, for sure.
You know, I really wouldn't have mind seeing the Finger Lakes guy take it. You know.
That would have been awesome. You know, I'm a big fan of that one guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Jim Carrey. I'm in it.
You know
number
what's
one.
funny is Jim Carrey is number one, man. He's in my all-time favorite movie, Eternal Sunshine, bro.
No, absolutely. I mean,
So it's
phenomenal movie too.
It's mind blowing that it's like, oh yeah, Jim Carrey, haha, he's hilarious, and I was like, oh wait, he'll make you cry too.
Absolutely, but see, he was also funny in that movie though. Like,
Well, yeah,
that's why
absolutely.
it's a drama comedy. Like,
Yeah,
you know, what'd
exactly.
you call it yesterday?
A dramedy.
Comedy.
Yep.
Dramedy, absolutely. So that's what I'm saying. It's perfect for that because, but he like you said, makes you
Finger Lakes guy.
yeah, hurt a little bit in heart.
That's right. Tugs on tugs on the
Yeah.
strings there.
So.
Yeah, but yeah,
Anyways.
after that, and then after Robert California, I didn't really, Kathy Bates. Actually, I didn't mind. I thought Kathy Bates was pretty funny, especially when
Absolutely. Yeah.
she would call Michael's shit out,
Yes.
or
Yeah.
use them, for like the publicity stunt for the printers
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah. Because
that's how you
the printer
utilize
fire.
a Michael,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Uh,
just show him a fancy car, an airplane, and give him some wine. This guy will do anything for
yeah,
you, pretty much. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind being in the spotlight.
Yeah.
Why does he care?
Nobody could replace. I mean, Andy was cool and all. I liked Andy a lot. Him as
But
a
before,
boss was okay.
but before he went to Florida,
Yes,
though,
once there's
and that's
like
the
the
thing.
weird
Yeah.
in between, which I get it. Like if you're a big movie star now, well, maybe it's time to write that one off.
Bye bye.
Oh well, it's all right.
Yeah. I still love it. I still watch it from beginning to
Well, I was
end.
gonna
It
say
doesn't matter.
exactly. Yeah.
But if I'm being critical, that's what I'm going to be critical of.
I'm gonna be critical.
It doesn't matter.
I
Know what I'm
pay
saying?
money, good money to watch that series. I should be able to be critical if I want to.
Absolutely. I've only seen it 102 times.
Right. Oh, I'm so sad it's gonna be taken off Netflix. Thanks a
I know.
lot.
Thanks a lot. But whatever.
Yeah.
I guess I'll buy another subscription, I guess. I'm just kidding.
Fuck it, I'm gonna look for it on Vudu at that point.
Oh, absolutely. Might as well. One time buy.
Yeah,
Bang.
done. I don't care
Done.
who's streaming it now. I got it.
Yeah.
I'm streaming it, huh?
Exactly, yeah.
I'm
Who
streaming
wants to
it.
watch this? Me,
Damn it.
So.
All right. Well, it's gonna be Community. So
Okay.
get jazzed for that.
All right.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
Maybe we'll even tweet out, what the
Yep.
episode is, or maybe we'll just leave it a mystery. I don't know.
Yeah. Ooh.
But one thing is for sure. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe.
Absolutely.
Get notified. Gotta get notified. We're dropping
Have
videos.
to.
We're sprinkling content all over the planet. Like and subscribe. Boom.
Done. You get notified. Come watch us,
All right.
Let's talk about. All right, guys.
Well, what were you saying?
No, that's it. No, we're good.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. Corey and Kevin talk about nothing.
Bye, guys. I'm Corey. Peace.
I'm Kevin. Bye.